Hey, it's Norm from Tested.com, and for this week's show and tell, I want to share with you a little RC toy I recently got. You may have seen this on This Is Only a Test. I shared it with Will and Jeremy, but this is the Bionic Bird. If you remember back in the 80s, and I think even the 70s, there was a toy called the Tim Bird, and it was a small ornithopter, basically a robot that flaps its arms like a bird and flies off. But that wasn't RC controlled. You couldn't actually control it when it was in flight. This one you can. And the cool thing is, it's actually made by the same company, the same family who invented that Tim Bird back in the 70s and 80s. So the Bionic Bird, which unveiled at CES, I think they funded it with an Indiegogo project. It's just a light bird that you control over Bluetooth and with a smartphone app. The way it works is it charges via this egg. I like the design of this. It's actually a magnetic little egg base that I can take it off of or put it on. The egg itself holds several charges, and you can just press the button and it'll charge it. But once you charge it for about 15 minutes or so, you can take it off, flip the switch, and then it'll blink blue because it does connect over Bluetooth. So I'm going to launch the compatible app on my Android phone, find the bird, and then connect to the bird. And on the app, you actually have a ton of different control. When it's in flight, you can control its speed, how fast it flaps its wings, basically, and also banking left and right. It will shift its wings. Before you actually launch it, you can actually adjust the tail. The steeper you adjust it, determines the angle of flight. But once it's actually in the sky, I can just flip it on right now. You can actually control its speed from a soft glide to a heavy ascent. It's not that difficult to fly at all. It works great indoors. Outdoors, it does get affected by wind. So you want to fly it maybe, I think the best place probably like a gymnasium or in a warehouse. I have actually lost this on my roof. I had to climb the top of my roof to recover it. But a funny thing is, because there was that magnet, it actually will stick to car doors. Just actually land on top of a car and stick there. The Bionic Bird is the Bluetooth smartphone version, but the company also sells a dedicated RC transmitter for one, and you can get that for about $100. It's a really neat toy. It does come with replacement wings in case you tear the wings up, and really fun to fly. An alternative to like the helicopters and RC multi-quads that you have, multi-rotors that you have in toy stores today. So that's the Bionic Bird. That's it for this week's show and tell. I'm Norm. See you next time.